It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years worth the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Return starts at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints will get set to take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This finds Moreau. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They send the tight end in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Slot man in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Flushed out of the pocket. The back's got it.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Kamara does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Tagovailoa now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. The return begins on their side of midfield. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Saints are going to enjoy some great field position on the short side of the field. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They kick the running back in motion. Able to get it to Moreau. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. That throw behind his intended target. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Headed out right. This is reeled in by Kamara. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Third down from the gun. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run with Kamara. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing here on second and a handful. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Washington now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Tua now from the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running back sent in motion. They'll throw on 1st. Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins got it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 21. Brought in right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he turns a little room to work into a gain down to the 9. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got his target. It's Hill. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has it down close. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Right. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Now a run with right. And that hit stops him in his tracks. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins trailing on the scoreboard. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So no return on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Not 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. On the move. Hit it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They go play action on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Now that is exactly how you drew it up at halftime defensively. Make a big play. On that money down, you got to cash in on third downs. They're going to be huge in the second half. Make sure you get yourself off the field in short order, which they did. And now you give some momentum to your offense when they get the ball back.
Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got first down from the 31. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Achane on the inside give. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Chase Young bringing him down there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, here's Tua. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Achane. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running left, this is Kamara. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. He's got Shaheed. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to the air here. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. This one's taken in by Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. And give to Achane on the option. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. So we're through 3 here. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Keep going! Run it!
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
20 TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Got Washington, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 36. He's on the move. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down carry for H.A. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Hauled in by Waddle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
H.A. a 1st down carry. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
All right, let's go.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now it's a bootleg for him. Rolling out to his left. He's got it! And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 46. Escapes the pocket. Able to get it to Moreau. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll stick with A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Olave with the catch. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Back to pass on 1st and 10. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's 2nd and 2. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and it's going to be 2nd down. Now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. It'll catch the crossbar, and it's in anyway! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good did they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick, or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They run the counter to HN. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works his way for a gain of 4. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Second and 6 coming up here.
20 TX. Ready.
A-chain again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. A-chain running to the right. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Their punter making his way out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Oh, they went for it and got there. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it. He scores on a miracle play, Brock, and now they can go for the tie or the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
All right, overtime not in the cards. This snap is going to decide this game. One final shot here. And they risked it all, but they lost it all. The defense with a massive stand. This game is over. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.